Hi, my name is Krista Mahon. I'm an independent designer with Couture, team leader for Krista's Chalking Crew. If you'd like to follow me on Facebook, I'm at Chalk Like a Boss for Krista's Chalking Crew. Today we're going to be chalking this B-size transfer on Money Can't Buy Happiness. It's really cute. I love it. It's so me, and I'm putting it on a found surface. So we are going to wax this surface because it is found. I don't know what the type of material it is that's stained on here, whitewashed on here. So I'm going to use our surface wax, which is this nice little jar. Okay, so we're just going to put some on here. So we just put a little bit on our little towel here, and we're just going to rub it along our wood here. Okay, I always suggest if you're in doubt, just wax. Okay, it can't hurt anything. It will help to prevent, like I said, to pull up the stain. And then we're going to turn our towel here and then just get a dry piece and just kind of buff it in. Okay, it can't hurt anything, but it can help as well. So we're just going to put that away, and then we're going to go ahead and mark our transfer. We haven't used this one yet, so Money Can't Buy Happiness. And the reason why we do this is because we're going to put the transfer back in our packaging once we're finished, because these are reusable 8 to 12 times. It's not like your standard vinyl that you cut on the Cricut and then you throw it away. So reusable 8 to 12 times. And we're going to mark the front and back, and this helps to be able to match it up once it's dry. Okay, so we're just going to mark this the same. Okay, and once it's dry, we're going to put it on here. So we're going to peel it off. Okay, and then this gets set aside. And then we're going to grab our fuzzing towel. And the reason why we fuzz is to pick up a little bit of lint to be able to put it on our surface without it getting stuck or pull too hard. Okay, so we're going to put it on our fuzzing towel, and then we're going to fuzz it again. This is a new transfer, so it's really sticky. Okay, and then we will put it on our surface. Okay, so we're going to line it up on our self-healing mat here. And this is nice because it has lines and you can see what you're doing. I always start at the top and like pull it down towards me. Okay, so I'll do this, and then to make sure I'm in the center of my surface and it's straight. It looks pretty good to me. And the whole goal is to get this down without any bubbles. Okay, so I start from the inside and push out. And then make sure the bubbles are out. So you could take a flat side of the squeegee if you want and kind of like just push it down. Okay, I picked a bunch of different colors. I'm not sure. I do change my mind. If you follow me, I do change my mind a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and this is for my craft room, which is blue, gray. I have some teal. It's like a kind of a oceany relaxation colors. I got gray, I got silver, I got some teal, I got some shimmer splash, which is the new color of blue. I do have some shimmer shadow as well, which is black. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open them all up and stir them with our stir stick here. And so they're ready to go. And then as we chalk, we can change our mind if we want to. Okay, so our paste should be like a yogurt consistency. So, and the tool, which is the stir stick, goes in our bath of water, and we clean them up at the end. So I just put that in my bath of water. I always open up everything because as I go, I might change my mind, so I might as well just have them stirred. My silver's about gone. The only thing I want to use the silver on, I think, is the scissors. So we can also use teal on that because our transfer trimmers, lefty and righty, for when you have a cut apart transfer, are teal. So maybe we'll use teal on that, but we'll just stir silver just in case. I got storm gray, which kind of matches my walls down here. So grab a stir stick on that and stir up my storm gray. Get our teal. So those aren't the new ones. These are the new, the Creamy Dreamy. So you have a little insert here, and that goes back in the lid, okay? And you can tell the difference. This is Creamy Dreamy. Look at how nice that paste is. Love the new Creamy Dreamy formula. It's amazing. I don't have all the colors yet, but I'm working on it. And this is the new Shimmer Splash. It's a shimmer blue. So we might incorporate that somewhere. So we might as well stir that up. And the shimmers aren't like big chunks of glitter. They're just a little bit, just enough shimmer, if that makes sense. So we'll do our shimmer shadow just in case we use that. And we're going to do this one in stages, okay? So we'll do peel and reveal, which we call. We are going to use our new quick dry tool. And we're just going to get started, okay? Definitely going to be using Lakeshore. It's one of my favorite colors. I feel like these little flower things should be green. This should be teal. So we're just going to get started. So we're going to grab some mini squeegees. I'm not sure how many we'll need, but we'll grab some mini squeegees. I'm definitely going to use Lakeshore at the top. So I'm going to dip the slanted side of the squeegee in the paste. And I'm just going to work my way from the top to the bottom. And we'll just go for it. I do love this transfer. I feel like this would be cute too if you had like a craft weekend with your friends or family members or girlfriends, and you could ink this on a t-shirt too, and it would be really cute. Okay, and then I'm going to set that in the lid. I'm going to grab another mini squeegee for my teal part. Just going to hit that. Okay, this is like a thread and needle, I feel like, so I'm going to get some silver for the needle part. Gets a little bit in the thread. I'm not too concerned with it. I think I'm going to use the Shimmer Splash on this part. Make sure I don't hit it on the letters. Probably do that happiness and teal, so I get as close as I can to the needle. Get a little bit more on my squeegee and try to get as close as I can. Just make sure the silkscreen area is covered. I'm going to go ahead and hit these as well. These are the little X's over here. Okay, so now we're going to peel it. So to peel and reveal, you're going to grab from the corner, okay? But we're going to pull from the middle, okay? And what we're going to do is we're just going to peel it to what we've chalked so far, okay? And we just want to make sure this doesn't dry on us. We're going to get our quick dry tool. I love it so far, guys. These colors are really going to pop. The shimmers do take a little bit longer to dry, so FYI. Okay, and then we're just going to lay that back down. And as we lay it back down, we're just going to push on what we haven't chalked. And then leave what we've already chalked, okay? So we just want to make sure we get the bubbles out of things we have not chalked yet. Okay, so we're going to use teal on happiness. You could do this all in one color if you'd like. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. So That's why I'm doing multiple colors. If you're newer to chalk, no problems. You can definitely do it all one color. And the main goal is to get all the areas of the silk screen, okay? Probably gonna get my little multi-tool to go around the scissors, which I might do the handles a different color and do the scissors silver to match the needle up there. Okay. And you can chalk it in different ways, whatever your wrist or hands like to do. You can turn your project if you'd like. All right, I'm going to do my handles and see a little bubble and teal. As close as I can to the blade here. I'm going to grab my silver again. Actually, I'm going to grab my multi-tool. Okay, so this has like a little squeegee so we don't get it in the teal part. And we're just going to dab it on and kind of use the squeegee part. I think we have it covered. Okay. And then let's do our little lines and shimmer splash, and then we'll peel again. So I'm just going to be careful not to get it in our little leaf there. Probably do our leaves as well. Let's get our little teal back out. Hit these little leaves. We will peel it. Multiple colors like this take a little bit longer, so just have to have a little bit of patience. But it looks really good. I love the silver scissors. I see a little boo-boo right there. I don't know if we can clean it up, so I'm just going to lay this back down. I'm going to grab my detail tool, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get a little bit of, if you see my head, sorry. I'm going to try to get this cleaned up before it dries. I must not have had it pushed down very hard, guys. On wood, it kind of is permanent because even though we're using the washable paste, oh, that looks much better. Even though we're using the washable paste on wood, once it gets in the grain, it's pretty permanent. So we have a little bit of a bubble here that kind of bled. I'm just using a Clorox wipe wrapped around my detail tool to get in here. Perfect. Okay, so let's get our little quick dry tool. I am holding this off the design, so I don't want this to lay on top of anything below it, so it doesn't get on the on any of the silkscreen area below it. Okay, so I'm just going to try to get this down right there, and our paintbrush here, and right here. We didn't chalk yet. Okay, I do have some on my hands, so I just want to make sure I wipe that off so I'm not getting chalk paste everywhere. Okay, I'm going to go back to Lake Shore now for But It Can Buy. I'm going to use probably shimmer black or shimmer shadow on the paintbrush itself. Okay, then these lines, I'm going back to shimmer splash. I'll probably do, let's do the paintbrush end in this. Okay, then we'll grab a little mini squeegee for our shimmer shadow and do the little paintbrush. Then we're gonna pull it again. Oh, I love that, guys. It's so cute. Okay, so we're just going to push that back down, push this down. We have a little bubble, but we're not going to get that far, I don't think, so we'll just work it out. But all right, craft I'm going to do in teal. I'm gonna probably do supplies in teal too, but I don't know how far I'll get because I'm trying not to let it dry on us. So let's just do craft right now, and then we'll do our little paint. It's like acrylic paint. So I'm gonna do Lake Shore on that. I'm gonna grab a little different squeegee. Okay. We're going to go back to shimmer splash for our little lines so we keep it consistent. And then it looks like we have a little button, so let's do that one in silver. I'm going to get my multi-tool again for my silver. Okay. Get a little gunked up, so I'm going to wash that off. And the multi-tool and the detail tool, guys, and the squeegees, stir sticks are reusable. I'm loving it. Love it. Okay, so we're just gonna get down supplies here. I'm not gonna get to the yarn yet. There's a bubble there, but I'm just not gonna worry about that right now. So we have some more pins over here. So let's get supply done. leaf's going to be teal too, but we'll take it step by step here. Okay. Let's do the little acrylic paint again in Lakeshore. Got a little too much on there. I feel like doing this spool too in Lakeshore. Okay, and then we're going to do silver for our little pins. Do silver on our button. I think I'm going to do gray, guys. I think I'm going to stick with silver. So we did stir a little bit, but that's okay. Come on, get in there. Okay, I'm going to peel, probably do our little leaf here real quick, and then we'll peel. Okay. Looking good, guys. So we're gonna go ahead. I have it on my finger here, but I'm gonna use the finger where it doesn't have. Got a bubble, so I'm gonna lift it back up. There we go. Okay, so we used ocean or shimmer splash up there for the yarn, so I'm going to use the same down here. Or thread, I should say, up there. Yarn down here, thread up there. I do love the shimmer splash, guys. Brand new color. Just came out in the new catalog. It's beautiful. Okay. I'm gonna do teal. Since the spool right there was Lakeshore, I'm going to do this one in teal. Okay. We are done, guys. All right, let's peel it. Oh, I love it. Love it. How cute is that, guys? All right, so we're going to put this in a bath of water. I don't let my transfer soak. I feel like if you let it soak in the water, the less, maybe there's not as many uses as you get out of it. So I like to do mine right away. I don't let them soak 8 to 12 times. I feel like if you wash right away and don't let them soak, it does help get as many uses as you can out of it. And you want to make sure you always dry sticky side up. And when you do the peel and reveal, it might take a little bit more to get the paste off of the transfer. And it can stain the teal part of the transfer, but it should come out of the silkscreen area with no problem. Even using the peel and reveal method, just takes a little bit more of an effort to get it off. But I use this little pedicure brush. I feel like it's not too abrasive. It doesn't ruin the transfer by no means, but it does help get into the little nooks and cranny of the transfer itself, the silkscreen area. So I always wash mine as I go. You always want to dry sticky side up, and that's another reason why we mark it with the Sharpie. So if you see the Sharpie facing you when you go to dry, you need to flip it upside down, okay? So the Sharpie should always be down when you're drying, okay? Once it's dry, you can put it back on the backer, no problem. I'm kind of glad we waxed. It didn't come off on the transfer, so that's great news. And I feel like our little boo-boo at the top maybe helped to clean up a little bit better that we had wax on it, okay? So, just a little tip and trick. I always say wax if you're in doubt, especially on found surfaces like this. So, you want to make sure sticky side up to dry, okay? So, I use paper towels, so I have a table behind me. I just put the transfer on the table with paper towels, and once they're dry, I put them right back on the backer, okay? So money can't buy happiness, guys. So cute. We use teal, shimmer silver, lakeshore, shimmer shadow, yeah, and then shimmer splash. Gosh, I forget that one. All these guys go in the water, so all your tools, the squeegees, go in the water, and we clean them up at the end, okay? So whenever I'm done for the day or the night, then I will wash them all at the same time. Thank you guys for joining me. I love the project. If you're interested in this transfer, you can find it on my chalk site, which is in the comments. And you can search at the top. You just put in money can't buy. There's a little magnifying glass. You surely can click that and it'll come up with this transfer and you can add it to your cart. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.